Hey there, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Today again in this beautiful park I'm here for my daily short videos to remind you and maybe to inspire you. When was the last time you felt that you're running late against certain things? That you felt that your life, where you are, where you stay, what you're doing, that sometimes or somehow you are not getting or achieving the things you wanted compared to other people, compared to your family members or even some friends that you know, your workmates, or even strangers here on social media. And have you ever experienced it that sometimes when you look back into your life, you're like, wow, I think I'm late. I haven't gotten this, but he already has it. I haven't got that, but she already has it. Sometimes it happens. And with this era of social media, it has become worse because now you have access of some of the beautiful moments, great memories of people who could be your family members, some friends, some of your workmates, or even strangers that when you wake up in the morning, scroll down your timeline, you can see some videos, some pictures, and even posts that can make you to begin questioning yourself if you are really, really too late to get in certain things. I want to give you a very short, simple explanation about how sometimes I felt that I was running late in my life. A few years ago, I opened a WhatsApp group for my former schoolmates, the one I cleared high school with, the ones we graduated together in the same year. Having opened the group, I tried as much as I could to look for some of my former schoolmates and added them in that group. And as you know, most of schoolmates, even you, the guys you studied with, some of them have things that you do not have. You know it. And sometimes when you look at their life, you question your life. You went to the same school, probably you even achieved or got better grades than them. But your life is not the same as theirs. So when I opened the group, a few weeks, months later on, some of the members in the group began sharing their lives, their moments, their achievements, and their progress in life. Others shared big houses, big cars, a big family, 2, 3 children. It was just a moment of seeing how others, the others that you are together with, same age, same school, probably same conditions, but maybe, just maybe, far ahead of you. The feeling wasn't good because I knew some of those guys, not in personal level, but because we went to the same school. And every time I could wake up and see a notification, messages received and sent from that group, I felt threatened. I felt like I am missing out on getting certain things as a man. If my schoolmate, my own classmate, could have gotten all that he had gotten, why me? Why not Benjamin? And maybe you are in the same situation. It's very easy to begin comparing your life with other people. It's so easy because you spend so much time focusing on their lives. These days, there are people who are consistently and constantly trying to find out what's going on in other people's life. And the reality is, the more energy and time they are spending on trying to know what so-and-so is doing or where so-and-so has been or what they are progressing in life about, it's also true. They are forgetting about their own personal life. They are not progressing. They are looking out to see if the other person, where and how far they have gone. And sometimes, yes, it's also very true that you may be comparing yourself with other people, and sometimes you are trying to see if there are any downfalls of that person. You even go through their Facebook profiles to see if they have divorced, if they are not yet happy, if they have not posted their family, if indeed they are doing badly in life, because that's the nature of human beings. Bad news and the downfalls of people spread quickly and very fast. Progress of life and achievements do not appear or do not excite an audience. People don't want to see you or hear how far you have progressed in life. That's the nature of our society. And maybe you're one of them, waiting, praying to see that the other person fails so that you can progress. And I want to use my social media platform as other examples of trying to compare your life with other people. Even when it comes to relationships, marriages, happiness, being together, successfully being together, there are people who might threaten you. You might think that they are doing very well compared to your life, your relationship, whether it's long distance or you're staying together with your spouse or partner. And then you will feel that maybe, just maybe, their family and their family life is far much better than yours. But you have no idea, from those pictures and the videos that they share, there's a lot behind those pictures, beautiful moments and memories that they try to convince other people on social media platforms. In most cases, I have said over and over again, social media was not meant to share our bad memories or our bad experiences, our bad days, our bad jobs, and our bad lives. It wasn't meant for that. If it was like that, they wouldn't have all these millions and billions of people stuck on their phones like you are watching, listening to me, trying to see what is going on in life. It is so sad if you could wake up and 5,000 friends or strangers you have in your account, all of them are posting about their bad experiences, bad days, and their bad life. You wouldn't be okay to continue following or subscribing to these social media platforms. But social media was created to capture only few edited, excellent, and beautiful moments that can actually convince somebody that the other person's life is far much better than yours. And that's why it's wiser not to believe and see and take everything in what you see, in what people post about their private and personal life and their memories and all the things that they're enjoying. People will post about delicious meals and yet they're not eating the food. People will post about amazing vacations they have taken to those beautiful countries. But the truth is they are not there because you're not with them. The people you can believe and trust in what they are doing in social media are some of the people that you meet. Not once, not twice, but very often. You hang around with them, you talk with them, you laugh with them, you see them, you meet them in person. You know their homes, you know their apartments. Those ones, you have all the rights to believe in what they are posting and what they are doing in social media. But why the comparison? Why would you compare your life with others? The society has forced us to tell us, when you graduate from high school, you need to get a job. When you get a job, you need to get married. When you get married, you need to have children. When you have children, the children must go to school. When your children go to school, they also need to graduate. When they graduate, they get married. And when they get married, you will have grandchildren. That is the cycle that most people believe in. But how long can it take for you to get all these things? What if you never get married? What if your marriage fails? What if your children do not marry? What if your children never have children? What if you never get children? What if you never succeed in life? What if you remain in poverty for the rest of your life? What if you never make it in life? What if your life is meant to be there for a few years, not more than 50? What if? That question, what if, sometimes is very sad, but it's a reality. What if you make it in life? What if your time is coming? What if next year you will not be where you are? The best part and the best person to compete with is you who is watching this video. Wherever you are, in your car, in the bed, at work, at the park like me, you need to begin outgrowing yourself. Last year, the mistakes you are making in life, in relationships, in business, you need to learn from those mistakes and say, hey, I made so many mistakes last year and I want to grow. I don't want to repeat them. Those mistakes were lessons for me. I am not competing against anyone. I'm not doing live videos to compete myself with the other person who is doing live videos. Last year, 2 years or 5 years ago when I began doing these shows, I was comparing myself with other speakers and other people who like making videos like me. And every time I was comparing myself with them, I felt sad. I felt like I was not progressing. Every time I was checking the number of my followers, it always made me feel low. Sometimes I could question myself, why are you doing these videos? What is your plan? What is your biggest goal to continue doing these things? And there are moments I wanted to stop. But when I look back, up to now as I'm making this video, more than 8,000 videos in a span of 5 years, and I'm still here strong and doing them, I no longer compete with anyone else who is making videos like me. I compete against Benjamin. I want to outgrow him. I want to be better than the videos that I was making 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years, 2 years, and even last year, and even this year or last month, or the video which I did just the other day. Begin the process of outgrowing yourself. Compete with yourself. Don't focus on what other people are doing. Don't focus on what your younger or older brother is doing. Don't focus on what your sister or your older sister or your younger sister is doing. And also do not do it with your workmates or neighbors or the people you see here on social media. The more you're focusing on yourself, trying to learn from your mistakes and making better decisions, you will realize there are so many things you have already achieved compared to what you didn't have a few years ago. Your life is not the same, has never been the same where you are as you're listening to me. 10 years ago, probably you were thinking the worst. You are in a deep, deep hole where you thought you could never make it in life. This year, as I'm making this video, is 2022. Where were you in 2012? How was your life then? What were your fears? What were you going through? And what were you suffering from? Very tough questions. I remember 2012, where I was, how my life was, and what I was going through as a man 10 years ago. Is my life the same as it is now in 2022 comparing to 2012? Absolutely no. Have I made some progress? Maybe. Is it the way I wanted? Not really. Am I worried about the future? No. Why should I be worried about something that I don't know? Why should I spend more time thinking about what's going to happen in 2023 or 2025? But as I said in one of the videos, which I did recently, the best way to predict your future is to look at your lifestyle now. Your lifestyle determines how your future is going to be. What you do to yourself, what you do to your body, what you do to other people. And by other people, as I keep on insisting in most of my videos, the people who matter to you. What do you do to them? If you treat them with kindness, respect, and wish them well, and not trying to outcompete them, but learning from them, it is far much better. You can see your life ahead, the future ahead. Even if you don't know what's going to happen in the next few years, you can predict and say, hey, I am doing my best to better myself, to be a better man, a better father, a better friend, a better wife, a better girlfriend, a better husband, a better parent. I'm doing all these things so that my future can also become better compared to what you have been going through in the past few years. And that is my reminder. Do something about your life. Do not compete with others. Compete with yourself. People who have tried to pull others down, they have never succeeded. It's very hard to pull someone who is up there because he or she is already up there. So as much as you're trying to pull them down, that means you're very down there. You need to join them up there. You need to find ways on how to get to their level and be with them and then help others who are down here and forget about those who are trying to pull you down. That's my message. And if you like this video, I hope that you share it to a friend or a family member. Please click the share button. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you nothing but the best. And thank you, and whatever you're facing, may the mighty God or Allah or whoever you are worshiping to give you hope and open up the doors for you to get where you wanted to get to. Whether it's in relationship, family life, work, health, and even financial gains or powers. All the best. Thank you. I love you.